Book of Thomas, saying 15. Jesus said, when you see one who was not born of woman, prostrate yourselves on your faces and worship him. That one is your father. Now, you'll see a mandala, and there's lots of shapes in there. If you don't know what a mandala is, look it up. Look it up on images. And there's all the colours of the rainbow. And they kind of shimmer and they move. It's alive. And you look at it, it looks back. Now, to prostrate yourself is to don't be throwing yourself on the floor. That's not what this means. To prostrate yourself is to recognize the authority, and to recognize that your ego intellect is not the authority. And it's also to recognize that you come from that. That's the source. And when you see that, you'll recognize that you are too. You have a higher self. And it's the higher self that is also the Father, because I and the Father are one. But then you recognize that your mind, the Apostle Paul, is not the boss. It is not. It's just a program. It's just a story. It's his story, history. That's all it is. And once you see beyond that story, then you'll find that the stories of other people become incredibly dull, because you've seen through your own bullshit. Now you've got to deal with everybody else's. So prostrating yourself is about decreasing the aspect of the ego intellect that thinks it's in charge, and increasing to the higher self. Like John on the Isle of Patmos. I must decrease, he must increase. The decrease is symbolic of prostrating yourself. Elsewhere in the scriptures, people have, in the scriptural characters, have thrown themselves on the floor, prostrated themselves, and the angel said, what are you doing? Stand up. Okay? There's too much of this prostrating going on, physically and mentally. But to the wrong authorities. That's why the Apostle Paul said, trust the authorities. This is when he went to Rome. That's not the authorities. They're not. They're full of shit. The authority is a conscious energy, and it's everywhere. It's everything. It can't be anything else. If it wasn't here, nothing would exist. What else can I add to that? When you see the one who was not born of woman, prostrate yourselves on your faces and worship him. That one is your Father. Right, light is produced by electricity and magnetism. Electromagnetism comes together, produces a dialectic, which produces light. So the woman is involved, and the woman is magnetism, symbolically speaking. When you see the one who was not born of woman, not born of magnetism. So it's not light, not born of woman. That one is your Father. Plasma. Okay, plasma. What else can I add to that? I'll leave that one there.